Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for a Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? Yeah, I see a little crush and longing, or someone could be missing someone. It's often just someone romanticizing the past. Yeah, someone here is about to make a choice. Someone needs to stop procrastinating and make a choice. But also I see somebody here romanticizing the past, missing someone. It could be someone who is looking at past people for opportunity. But there's definitely been someone who's about to make a choice. Yeah, I see a house, a home. Some of you could be buying a home and there could be choices there too. But I see a reason to celebrate. Yeah. This home, family, a solid foundation. Yeah, so people getting together, gathering friends, family. And there's definitely some kind of news worth celebrating. It could be someone who's purchasing a home. And someone has been procrastinating that. But like I say, I see reminiscing, revisiting old dreams. Somebody may be going back to their hometown. Yeah, it's choices and decisions. But I see people getting together, a gathering of some sort, news worth celebrating, pregnancy, whatever it may be. But I don't feel that so much. I was actually just reading on the card on that one. But we all know the Three of Cups is a news worth celebrating, getting together with friends or family. Someone here often too, I see someone who keeps their circle fairly small. Yeah, I see two people connecting, see friends of friends, celebrating a union. I feel like we got someone who's about to make a choice here. But I also see someone looking into the past because their options have dried up. I do see that, yeah. And longing for love, missing somebody here, but yeah. I don't know where that's going to go, but yeah, we got the Ten of Cups here. So there's a lot of happiness, emotional fulfillment. There's definitely happier times ahead. But yeah, I do think somebody here may have procrastinated or had too many choices, didn't make a choice. Possibly someone's options are starting to dry up here. Because it's often a person who overanalyzes. But it's about romanticizing the past. See, someone's actually fantasizing of being with someone. So some of you, it's just a new crush. Somebody who just longs for love, and you're going to connect with this person. Yeah, I see a soulmate connection here. Tell me about the Six of Cups. See a fresh new start invitation. Yeah, someone's going to make a choice here. I still do see someone whose options have dried up and they're romanticizing the past, missing someone. I don't feel like that's really going to go anywhere. Yeah, see you fantasizing living with each other, a home. There's a reason to celebrate here. Yeah, you see somebody here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is somebody kind, compassionate, someone who cares. It's a person waiting for someone to reciprocate. So someone's procrastinating here. See, it's about making choices. But I got to tell you, if there are choices, there's a feminine here who may... It is possible someone could move on here, but because this is someone I feel... Yep, someone is procrastinating. They have too many choices. Someone here is not making up their mind, or someone's just treating someone like an option. But I really feel for the most of you. Yeah, so someone who's single, they live alone. See, it's an energy of someone who lives alone, waiting for someone. So, like I say, I kind of get this vibe of someone here kind of romanticizing the past, maybe looking at people they've dated before because someone here is procrastinating too much. The Queen of Cups is someone who waits for someone to reciprocate. See, they're single. See, it's somebody who lives alone. They're single. They have everything they need, but they want love. Someone here who longs for love. So it'll be somebody getting out, socializing and connecting with another person if there are other options coming in. I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, Virgo. See, looking for clues and answers. Someone's looking for clues, shining a light. If you're the person procrastinating and you're living alone, this person also lives alone, but they are longing for love. This isn't someone who's probably going to sit there for much longer. because it looks like they've been kind of procrastinating this. And I do think this is someone who wants love. They don't want to live alone. This is someone who could get out and start socializing here. See, exploring other options. This is someone thinking of putting themselves out there, getting out there again. It's time to make a decision. It could be yourself doing this, but if you are the masculine, it's time to look for clarity here. Okay, find clarity. It's an energy of what it is you're seeking here. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Let's look at this Two of Cups energy. Why is the Two of Cups here? Yeah, so someone thinking it's time to move on. I see someone moving, relocating. They don't want to live alone. And it could be, like I say, this could be somebody here moving out. I mean, I don't see it. It's more like moving on. Someone's distancing themselves from someone because they're procrastinating, or they're just treating them like an option. It's a person who lives alone. If you are someone who wants to live alone, it's probably time to move on and let this person seek out other options. But take it as it resonates. Let's have a look at this Ten of Cups here. Yeah, this is someone making a choice here. This is about a bond, a connection, happy home, happy life. It's about love. Someone is thinking of moving on here, seeking other options, getting themselves out there, because someone is, this is seeing the bigger picture here. Procrastination. This is someone starting to think they need to seek out other options here. Yeah, see the aha moment, the truth, seeing the truth, enlightenment. It's time to make a move. It's time to choose. Because this is somebody who wants love. They want to be with someone. They want that bond connection. They want to live together. They don't want to... It could be, especially long distance relationships can be tough. Maybe someone in another community. There could be commuting, things like that. But it's really all about shining the light and seeing the truth, that little aha moment. See the moment of enlightenment? The truth. Yeah. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. What does this person want? What do they want? What do they desire? We can see love. They live alone. What else does this person want? See what else comes up. Nothing yet. What do they want? Yeah. They want the feelings to be mutual, but this is someone who's about to release. They want to be able to let go of options, or they want the other person to really let go of their options. But this is someone who's at that point now where they're releasing things that no longer serve, feeling that the other person doesn't have their best interest at heart. So they are at that point now of looking. They're single, they live alone, they have everything they need, but they want love. They want that special bond and connection, not just friends or friends with benefits, and that's another thing. See, it's not serving them. That's why I feel moving on, it's time to seek out other options. Yeah. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, we got a King of Pentacles. Masculine Virgo. Could be Taurus or Capricorn. But it's just an energy of someone looking, planning ahead, preparing. See, if somebody has a house, a home, they live alone. But I do think this feminine is ready to release. I don't know, maybe it's yourself. It's time to move on. Is the masculine thinking it's time to release this person and move on? Is there another opportunity coming in? Because someone is romanticizing the past, like looking at past people, past situations. So I don't know if this is a masculine thinking it's time to move on, to distance themselves. And maybe it is a long distance communication, but I also see living together, moving in together. It's time for someone to stop procrastinating and make a decision. Yeah. Tell me about the Six of Swords. This is also like friends with benefits, possibly. So I do think this is someone feeling this isn't in their best interest. This is someone who feels they deserve more. Someone here deserves more. They deserve better. But I see two single people who live in their own homes. I see commuting, going back and forth. Yeah, but I also see friends with benefits. And it's an energy of someone looking at the benefits of this. See, somebody here is kind of maybe got the best of two worlds here. But I do think someone's going to move on here. It's either moving in together or moving on. Yeah, someone here has been waiting, feeling the ship has sailed. It's almost too late. Someone moving on, even relocating. Yeah. I see a timeout. Someone pinned down by their thoughts, thinking, procrastinating. It's time to make a decision. Yeah, I see a timeout. And a little time in between where somebody then starts to miss the other person. See, one person's missing the other person, but I feel the other person's moving on. I don't know. It's someone trying to avoid a disaster or now avoiding someone, but you can't avoid the truth, right? This is somebody trying to avoid the truth. If there is love here, I don't know if it's just somebody who doesn't want to move in together or live together or what, but the procrastination, this Queen of Cups is somebody who is going to eventually let this go and move on and seek out other options. Yeah, so somebody here is going to make a sudden decision. I do feel this shock, surprise kind of energy too. This is someone kind of looking at this, how it might play out. Oh, that's how it'll play out. They will eventually make a sudden decision to just move out. They'll be gone, put it that way. Yeah, because someone isn't reciprocating. See, they're not reaching out, no longer talking. See, this is what happens when someone procrastinates or they can't make up their mind. The other person eventually kind of just moves on. But if it's yourself moving on, I don't know if this is somebody who feels entitled or they have expectations but it's somebody who's kind of expecting things to play out in a different way than the other person. But it's someone who's not talking to someone right now, no longer reaching out. And this is why. They feel this doesn't serve. See, it's become something that started off, I feel quite lovely, has turned into friends with benefits. Yeah, so someone doesn't want that. Yeah, someone's not putting in a lot of effort. See, they're not putting in a lot of effort. This is why this other person, I feel it's this looking ahead how this is going to play out. I don't think someone's going to be prepared for this because it'll happen suddenly or this person will literally be gone. Yeah, end of cycle. See, this could play out differently. And that's why I feel it's kind of looking ahead, how it's going to play out, what's going to happen. And if it already is happening, somebody's looking at why it's happening. It has to do with things going in and everything going in one person's favor. Someone's not putting in effort. See, breadcrumbing. So this is where the other person, I think it's just someone who makes a very sudden decision to stop talking and stop build and not putting in effort is why. Excuse me, but I also feel badly for this Queen of Cups because this is someone who's waiting for the cup. The other person's procrastinating, like they're expecting. This is someone expecting someone to tell them how they feel or, you know, you're taking it to the next level. I mean, there's definitely something that feels disappointing because somebody has expectations. But it's almost like someone here feels, I don't know, I mean, like entitled to something here. But the Wheel of Fortune is telling me this could be something on and off. You know, there's been lots of time in between, and I do think someone's going to move, end a cycle, getting off this emotional roller coaster. Queen of Cups only sits in that energy for so long because it becomes very deeply emotional, where it's time to they just want to purge it and let it go. So I do feel this is someone going to seek out other options. I see a cycle ending and a new cycle beginning here. This is likely how it already is playing out, but I feel someone's looking at how it will play out. See, it's about preparing. I don't think someone's going to be prepared for this because it'll be a shock. It'll be a bit surprise. All of a sudden, this person's not there. because they're moving on. And I wouldn't be surprised if they connect with someone else. They may be even connecting with someone else. Right at the top here. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Someone putting on the brakes. See, taking another look into the past. And I do think it's going to play out where someone's options are going to dry up. Someone here doesn't want to be single. They don't want to live alone. And then we have one person that does. Yeah, this is a person, been there, done that. See, opportunity coming in. This person's going to put on the brakes at some point. It's going to be a shock surprise. Like I say, they're just going to be gone. It'll happen very quickly, come in out of the blue, because this is somebody who's seeking options from other people that they've dated before, I feel. But they long for love, maybe looking at other crushes, things that, you know, they're reaching out. I feel they're going to be reaching out to people. Yeah, you got another person coming in to date here. So it's all about why. Someone's shining a light looking at why, because someone didn't put all the cups on the table. They didn't want to put themselves out there, or didn't want to... But it's all about seeing the bigger picture. It's all about why, because this is somebody who I feel... I don't see bored. I just feel like this is someone who sees this isn't in their best interest. It's a person who's, they have expectations of somebody taking the lead, moving in together, being together, whatever it may be. It all depends on your situation. But yeah, this is someone who's going to make a sudden decision. Other opportunities coming in. They're seeking other opportunities. Somebody dating someone else, possibly. It's almost like someone's visualizing it, almost manifesting, like King of Pentacles. What is this King of Pentacles doing? Yeah, this is someone seeking other options. They're already seeking other options while the other person's waiting. This is someone putting themselves out there, but yeah, but I think someone's options are going to start drying up here. That is the truth I feel in this situation, that aha moment. Because this person here has opportunity. See, they're already exploring other options, dating someone else. This is a person who gets off the emotional roller coaster. It's not in their best interest. Friends with benefits. Yeah, this is someone who's not invested. They're not as invested. They're not invested emotionally. In fact, it looks like just a lack of interest. This person's losing interest. They're losing patience. And they're not putting all their eggs in one basket. But I feel we have a King of Pentacles is doing the same. It's almost like manifesting it to make it happen that way. Because it's a person looking ahead, visualizing what's going to happen. Almost preparing for it. But I don't know if you can be prepared for this. I feel like it's going to be a shock and a tower moment. Because I think someone's options are going to dry up here. Because of this. Someone who has a lot of options. They keep their options open. They're not putting all their eggs in one basket. But now we have a feminine energies who's about to do that. And they are going to date somebody else. It's all about dating, exploring this connection. Yeah, so someone getting, you know, there it is, the sword, cutting someone out. Tick-tock, time's up. Someone's tired of waiting for the other person. It doesn't feel right, too. This is someone who knows it's not in their best interest. They're letting it go. They're just willingly letting this go. And moving forward, see, making a decision. Now, they either already have or they're about to. And it is going to be a tower moment. And it's going to be sudden, where this person suddenly makes this realization that this is something that's not going to go anywhere. Especially if one person's in control and they keep putting on the brakes. It's where it's just not going anywhere. See, it's turning into friends with benefits. I feel that's what somebody wants. But who's benefiting? This is somebody, like, who's benefiting from this? The Queen of Cups isn't, because they feel... This person just feels like it's almost like they know they deserve better, but they're almost feeling like they don't deserve it. You know, it's, yeah, like I feel it's just somebody here. They're going to let it go, though. Yeah, see, it's an energy, it's time for change. That moment where this person realizes someone is never going to change. They're trusting their inner knowing. See, they already know the answers they're seeking. They already kind of know. That's why they're sitting up here. But I feel for this masculine energy, this King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, I feel this is someone already knows what's going to happen. I feel it's like preparing for it. Somebody's already exploring other options. Yeah, I feel someone checking people out, online dating, social media. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who's no longer feeling safe. This is somebody going to connect. See, they're going to connect with someone else. This person's just not interested enough. So it's time to move on. Yeah, time to explore other options. This is someone who's given up. See, and throwing their hands in the air. They've just given up. They're putting it behind. There's nothing here. Yeah, there's definitely feeling sad. And that's funny because I was like, I could see they're feeling sad because they feel like someone has other options, or they're already, and I do think this masculine's already exploring other options as well. But there's going to be a lot of regret and sadness here. Yeah. Someone procrastinating, they can't make up their mind, maybe even juggling other options, opportunities, especially on these long distance relationships. Yeah. So there you go. But yeah, this is so beautiful. It starts off so lovely, and someone's really blowing it here. And it is because they're putting themselves out there before they even enter this other relationship. They're just leaving it up to the other person here. But this is someone here going to look at this and see why. Why this other person. I think this person's options going to dry up here. It's the other person who's going to have the victory. It's the Queen of Cups that's going to have the victory because they're kind, compassion, they care. They're emotionally invested. They show interest. Often give little gifts, show someone they like them. They have a kind and caring side. They're the one who's actually going to have the victory. It's kind of sad, but I don't know. I feel like it's possible it's not too late. Someone needs to stop either juggling or procrastinating and make up their mind, because the Queen of Swords, when that comes out, this person may have a little Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra energy. Once they make up their mind, that's it. Tower comes down. And then this person will have to rebuild. Yeah, I think this person already is. They're not putting all their eggs in one basket, possibly juggling. So it's almost like this person's perceiving this, looking ahead, how it's going to play out. Maybe it's it's happened before. So they're already laying that, reaching out to other people. Not good. Take care. Okay, choose wisely here with the feminine energy. Where did that card go? This is someone starting to feel uncomfortable. See, it's about not investing, not interested. It's interesting because this is a King and Queen of Pentacles, power couple energy. But it's someone who no longer feels safe because it's friends with benefits, somebody who's still reaching out to other people. Yeah, they will. I do think this is someone going to be dating someone else. Take care. Bye for now.